Justin is the proud owner of a manor house in Yorkshire. It's his home, but has been hired out as a wedding venue since 2016. He's looking for Vikki and Ed's help to find standout pieces of furniture for the bridal suite to wow the bride and groom.
So this place that you've got, Justin, Jacobean, is that correct?
Jacobean, yeah.
So you've had it as a family house?
Yeah, we bought it just over 25 years ago. This is the space here that I think
Where the
is
chaise
at
is.
odds. Exactly.
Okay,
I think
perfect.
it's at odds with this Jacobean wow statement that I'm looking for.
So you want something that would sit at the end of the bed?
Something as you walk in that makes you think, wow, this is amazing. It befits the sort of importance and stature of the bridal suite.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to finding something.
Yeah,
for this.
I'm getting a little bit like, oh, God. Oh, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
yes,
whoa,
right.
Yes,
whoa.
no,
What
this
is this?
This is the ensuite bridal bathroom. So in the bathroom, I think the linen press, that cupboard, is out of keeping.
Because it's got a kind of, that's got a French look, the one that's in there just now, isn't
Exactly.
it? Yeah.
That bathroom, I think, befits something that, again, has a wow linen cupboard to suit that space.
Sort of like some carving in there as well.
Yeah.
So there's two spaces, basically, that we can pick an item for.
That's
Right,
right, Ed.
okay.
Yeah.
The challenge is on for Vikki and Ed to track down antiques in the Jacobean style. But finding two items is a huge task, even with a £2.5 budget.
I'm looking potentially for a little chest for the end of the bed. So sometimes little chests can be tucked in different places, because there's actually something here that's quite sweet. I'll just go in and have a little look at it. See, this is quite interesting. Age-wise for this chest, we're kind of looking at about 1700. And realistically, that's not far off the age of Justin's house. I like it, actually. The more I'm looking at it, it's really lovely quality. That at the end of the bed might actually look really quite beautiful. How much is it?
It's £280. That's what I'm asking for it.
Right, okay. Is there any manoeuvring on that?
We can do a little bit as you are trade.
What are we thinking?
So I basically would be happy to take £250.
Can you do a bit more? Can you do 220?
You're killing me.
I'm not killing you.
I'll tell you what. I'll drop another tenner to make us both happy.
Yeah, I'm happy at 240. Thank you for that. Thank you. I think I might have some goosebumps here. It's just gorgeous. What we've got here is this is all hand carved in solid oak, but it's got some Roman numerals up here. 1621. I know the Jacobean period went from 1600 to 1625. So that date's near the end of the Jacobean period. But my gut feeling is that it isn't right in terms of being from 1621. Now, that's purely because that lock looks like a Victorian lock to me that I've seen on Victorian furniture. My hunch for this is that it's Victorian, but look at these hearts. They are absolutely gorgeous. Already, this cupboard is just filled with love. And that's not something that Ed will have even touched on. I just love this. So I'm going to go and speak to somebody about it. Right. Do you reckon it's got £500 on it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon there's a deal to be done on this?
There is always a deal to be done.
How about 350?
How about 370?
Done.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Right, I need to have a little better look at this, because this looks different. It looks like a love seat. I quite like it, actually. It's quite a nice thing. So someone would sit here, a couple, and someone would sit here. It's not Jacobean. I would say it possibly could be Victorian, but it's got that romance. I like these dragons. I like the carving on it, and it's very sort of Gothic. I mean, you would sort of see those in Jacobean times. I like that. It actually would probably fit in with Justin's house. Now, it's got 750 on it. What's the best that you can do on that?
Sort of best price we could do is 675.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to argue. I'm going to have it,
Okay.
mate. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's going to work.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Which item would you like to see first?
I'll go with yours, Vikki.
Right.
Oh my God. Wow.
Now, it was tricky getting you a big old piece of Jacobean oak. So what I did was, I found you the earliest piece of oak that I could get in original condition. It is of its type, it's an oak coffer. And I was thinking this for the end of your bed. So it's from about 1700, 1720, no restoration work on it whatsoever. Now, I wanted to get you a cupboard for your bathroom. Now, when was your house built again?
1620.
Right. So what I've managed to do is find you a cupboard with the date 1621.
Okay, wow.
So I couldn't really get it much closer than that.
No.
But it is a Victorian revival piece. And what I loved the most about it was it's got amazing heart shapes
Okay,
all the way carved through. I would have loved to have got you a proper bit of Jacobean oak, but unfortunately, original Jacobean oak, you know, there just wasn't
Yeah.
the right type of items available.
Yeah.
So what I've tried to give you here is a really good, honest bit of early oak, and then a little bit of romance.
Yeah. So, Ed, how about you?
So I went for something different.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And what it is originally a conversation, love seat, kissing
Okay.
seat. I thought it would fit in where that chaise was.
Yes.
And you can make it a feature for the honeymooners coming into your honeymoon suite. Again, a revival piece
Yeah.
in that sort of Jacobean style. Come and have a look. Beautiful carvings. The workmanship to get this curve, I'd never seen anything like it. It's got some beautiful dragons.
There's a lovely backstory. It sort of fits the whole theme of the room. Okay, guys, can we talk about the price? Ed, do you want to go first with yours?
Right, well, I'm going to be well under budget. I've bought this very well. I always pass that on to my client.
Yeah.
£1,250.
Right, okay.
So we're well under.
Yeah.
So I am coming in at 1,100 for the two pieces.
For both?
Yes.
Gosh, Vikki. Okay. Wow.
It's decision time.
So, Justin, what are your thoughts?
So for me, the big thing about antiques is their authenticity. That they've got to look like the genuine article. Anything, you know, reproduction, anything pretending to be something that it wasn't.
Yeah.
And I think these items fall into that danger. Whereas the Manor, there's a part of it that is Victorian and folly, but they've done it so well. You are fooled into thinking it's of a Jacobean period.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm not fooled into thinking in the
No.
way that the house fools me, that these items do that. So they're a bit too new. So I don't think any of them actually get me in the heart in that way.
Right, okay, yeah. No.
That's fine.
But can we still be friends?
Yes, of course.
No sale means both dealers will have to find other customers. Vikki is left £610 out of pocket, and Ed, £675.
I thought you'd done well. I'm slightly tempted to speak to you afterwards. I quite like it.
Such a shame, but I think anything that goes into the Manor has to be true and in keeping with the same period that the Manor was built in.
I'm sure someone's going to love that love seat.
Possibly.
You said you wanted to buy it off me.
Not once you told me the price.